The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K, Duke, full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel, and be sure to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, first things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and IG. Salute, salute, salute. Please hit that like button when you pull up if you are enjoying the festivities. And as always, man, somebody drop something in the chat and let me know who up in this bitch, first of all. And before I get started, can y'all please let me know if y'all can hear me tonight? Because on the last live stream, I was just rambling, doing what I normally do, popping my shit the way that I pop my shit. And y'all niggas couldn't even hear me, man. So y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me loud and clear. But tonight, I kind of wanted to get into a couple of interviews that I saw this past weekend. One in particular is Devin Haney, who has an upcoming fight coming up with George Kambosos on June the 5th. And he said a few things that caught my ears. So I wanted to run it by y'all so y'all can let me know, who did y'all think he was talking about? Because obviously you see the name of the title of the stream. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And okay, y'all can hear me. I bet. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And for the record, YouTube, I do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. Shout out to Devin Haney for this. This was an excellent interview, just FYI. And if y'all want to go check it out, man, it's on fighthype.com. Shout out to Fight Hype. Make sure y'all go hit that like button and sub up the Fight Hype. But let's run it, Thriller.
Two great fighters. Without revealing game plans and things like that, just a little sneak peek of what the fans can be looking forward to in this electric, undisputed fight that we've all been demanding.
Great fight for the fans. We don't know what to expect. We can study and study and study. He can study me, I can study him, but we never know until we get in the ring. I just hope it's a great fight. Hope the fans enjoy it, and me being victorious, me being undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
And being the fact that you're the first, from what I'm seeing in the lightweight, making these different changes, pretty much the landscape of boxing is changing and starting with you.
But and that is true. And I want to inspire guys that all that other side of the street stuff or whatever the case may be. If you really truly want these big fights, they can be made. People say, "Oh, well, it can't be made because you signed with that promoter, or you're this or you're that." But if you truly want it, you would do the Devin Haney. That's what the Devin Haney's doing. He's starting something new, and he's doing whatever he got to do to make the fight happen. And it is what it is.
Hey, yo, did y'all hear what Devin Haney just said? Let me go ahead and rewind it for some of you motherfuckers that don't know shit that's going to come on here and saying, oh, well, he wasn't talking about this guy, because I want y'all to hear what Devin Haney said again. I want y'all to hear what he said again. Run.
We don't know what to expect. We can study and study and study. He can study me, I can study him, but we never know until we get in the ring. I just hope it's a great fight. Hope the fans enjoy it, and me being victorious, me being undisputed lightweight champion of the world.
And being the fact that you're the first, from what I'm seeing in the lightweight, making these different changes, pretty much the landscape.
I totally agree. Devin Haney is bossing up, man. Devin Haney is definitely his own boss. Well, at least he was before he signed his 3-fight deal with Top Rank Bob Arum and Todd Lou DeBella or some shit like that to make these 2 fights with George Kambosos and then a fight with Lomachenko if he were to get past George Kambosos on June the 5th, right? But yeah, Devin Haney is bossing up. Devin Haney is doing a lot of shit that a lot of these other dudes are claiming that they doing, right? So salute to Devin Haney.
Boxing changing and starting with you.
But and that is true. And I want to inspire guys that, all that other side of the street stuff or whatever the case may be. If you really truly want these big fights, they can be made.
Okay, so Devin Haney said, and I quote, all of this other side of the street stuff, needs to be gone with. If you truly want to fight, it doesn't matter what promotional company you're with, you can make the goddamn fight, right? But I know what you're saying. E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, who is Devin Haney talking about? Well, let me go ahead and run this video. Let me go ahead and refresh y'all niggas' memory. So let me stop sharing that screen. Let me click on share. Chrome tab, and let me see here. Let's go to this guy. I didn't want to say any names, so I'm just going to give it to you raw and uncut. Let's run it.
A lot of people want to talk about when I say, we on different side of the streets and things like that. It's true. Like me and Terence Crawford on different side of the streets. He's just signed with ESPN. I don't fight for ESPN. I fight for Showtime or Fox. You know what I'm saying? So he's on this side of the street. Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying? And then like Bomac said, I guarantee EJ living paycheck to paycheck.
But my thing is this, Errol Spence, I thought you was your own boss. I thought you had your own promotional company because you let a young nigga like Devin Haney say, fuck all that other side of the street shit. I want to fight with George Kambosos, who is with Lou DeBella, and you understand what I'm saying? And then I want to fight Lomachenko, so guess what? I'm going to do whatever I can do in my motherfucking power to make sure that the fight gets made because guess what? It's about my legacy at the end of the day. It ain't about me running around here perpetrating and acting like I'm my own boss, even though I'm saying that this dude is over here so the fight can't happen or he fights for Top Rank and they ain't treating him right and they don't promote him right and he ain't getting paid enough and he ain't on pay-per-view. He fighting on ESPN Plus. He fighting on regular ESPN TV. Devin Haney ain't saying none of that shit. He just said, you know what? Fuck all the bullshit. I'm bossing up. I'm going where I need to go in order to ensure that the fight is going to happen. But here you have a guy in Errol Spence who is a champion at 147 pounds, one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing, creating barriers for him and his fucking radical and idiotic fan base. Yeah, I said it. To run with these goddamn dumbass narratives and talking points who come on my page all the goddamn time. Some of you niggas pull up on the panel saying this and that and saying Terence Crawford is this and he should have took the 60-40 and the 70-30 and the 80-20. Only for Errol Spence to double back and say that he was just playing about the 70-30 and the 80-20. I mean, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So again, clear. As you can see, the motherfucking receipts that your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, had just pulled yet again, dropping facts on top of facts on top of facts. You can clearly see Devin Haney was talking about this guy because George Kambosos ain't been talking about no other side of the street at 135. Gervonta Tank Davis, hell, don't nobody know what the fuck he want to do at 135. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't been talking about no other sides of the street. Teofimo Lopez, he say a whole lot of bullshit, but I do not recall this nigga saying anything about an other side of the street. And don't even get me started on Ryan Kardashian. Oops, I meant Garcia with his punk ass. And nothing would make me more happier this weekend than to see Ryan Garcia get flatlined. I'm just praying to the boxing gods that Ryan Kardashian, oops, I meant Garcia with his punk ass, gets sent to sleep experts Al number 9. This weekend, it would just make my motherfucker. That's the birthday present for me that I long for, that I want for, because y'all already know. I don't like Ryan Kardashian, oops, I mean Garcia, with his punk ass. But even him, he ain't never said nothing about no other side of the street and you need to take this and take that and all this other dumb shit. But whenever it comes to Errol Spence, oh my God. Oh my God. But let's run it.
I'm definitely not living paycheck to paycheck.
Hey, yo, this shit sound kind of low. Can y'all hear this? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this before. I don't want to keep playing this shit and y'all can't hear this shit. Y'all let me know in the chat. Can y'all hear this interview? Y'all let me know. But let me see. Let's run this shit.
Our tax reports at the end of the year, I guarantee I'll make more than him. He got 3 coaches. We don't know who the head coach is. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm way better fighting Terence Crawford. Who has he fought? The only name fight you fight is Ugas game boy, the guy that he fought. I fought Rob Peterson, Chris Algieri, Kell Brooks.
I like how he threw Chris Algieri up in that shit. The last time we seen Chris Algieri, ladies and gentlemen, this nigga did a fucking cartwheel in the middle of the ring. That nigga Conor Ben knocked him the fuck out to the point where he did a goddamn cartwheel like he was on the gymnastics team. But anyway.
You can't put him to me. Like the guy he just fought for the undisputed welterweight, lightweight champion of the world, Richard Figueroa stopped him better than he did.
Okay, I see y'all in the chat. Yeah, I can't make this video any louder, bro. So it is what it is.
Gotta add it all into conclusion to who you said the top was to win. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is smoke and mirrors. That's what Bob Earl do. Bob Earl do a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors with him, and that's how it is with Terence Crawford.
Well, guess what, Errol Spence? Terence Crawford has been a free agent ever since November 20th, 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So it has been how many months ever since this man has been a free agent? That nigga fired Bob Arum, the guy that you just mentioned, on the spot, right after he sent Sean Porter to sleep experts the way that I predicted he was going to do so, right? And would you niggas believe me if I were to tell you that Errol Spence did everything in his goddamn power to get Yordenis Ugas, who is the WBA champion of the world, who just defeated the great Manny Pacquiao, God bless him, the philanthropist, the entrepreneur, the soon-to-be president of the Philippines. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao, right? He just defeated him, and guess what? He had a tournament lineup with Stanionis and Al Heyman in the PBC, along with Errol Spence, decided to say, you know what? I ain't trying to go fight this nigga Terence Crawford over here right now. Let me do whatever I got to do. Let me take money out of my checkbook and out of my goddamn back pocket. You understand what I'm saying? And pay Stanionis to step aside so I can try to weasel my way into getting that third strap from Yordenis Ugas for obvious reasons. Because, I mean, it's plain today to see that Errol Spence is not taking Yordenis Ugas seriously, in my honest opinion. As a matter of fact, speaking of which, let me go ahead and run this interview because this is the shit that I really want to talk about now. And I think I got a poll in the chat. I asked y'all tonight, is Errol Spence overlooking Yordenis Ugas? Because for good reason, I'm asking y'all that goddamn question. So let me go ahead and remove this because everything he's been saying about Yordenis Ugas leading up to this fight next week has been very disrespectful, to be quite honest with you. I mean, he's been very dismissive, in my honest opinion. And I already know the goddamn Earl sexuals, the people that hate my channel but really love my channel. They're going to say, oh, E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, I think you're reaching. Earl is focused on the task at hand. You understand what I'm saying? But I tend to disagree. Because listen to this shit, y'all. Hold on. Let me run this. All right, this shout out to Zab Judah once again. This is not my right. This is not my content. I do not own the rights to it. This is for educational purposes only. Roll that shit.
Errol Spence is taking on Yordenis Ugas, who's just coming off of a win over Manny Pacquiao. He took the fight against Pacquiao because, Errol, you had an eye injury, but it's no secret that Yordenis Ugas is a very tricky fighter. A lot of elite Cuban fighters are very tricky. So the question I have for you, Zab, is who is the trickiest fighter you've ever fought?
The trickiest fighter I ever fought, I fought a guy by the Omar Weiss. He was an Argentina fighter. He did a lot of tricky stuff to me. Yeah, he was a different kind of fighter.
Now, for you, Errol, is Yordenis Ugas, I know you haven't been in the ring with him, but would you say in your preparation that this is the trickiest fighter you've, stepped inside the ring with or that you have on your assignment? Or is there someone else that was a little bit trickier than that of Ugas?
I don't see him tricky at all. I think y'all putting too much emphasis on that. I mean, most Cuban fighters, they move a lot. They use angles. They stay on their feet and their toes. And Ugas not even that. He's a guy that, try to fight. He wants to fight. And, he wants to trade shots and things like that. So,
that's true.
I wouldn't say, he's just crazy tricky. Like Bernard Hopkins is a tricky fighter. I wouldn't put him up there with Bernard Hopkins, so, I think people just put too much emphasis on being a tricky fighter. I've never seen him do anything tricky except his left overhand. That's the only thing he really does. It's not like he dropping his hands, weaving shots and stuff like that. So, I mean, y'all gotta tell me what he does that's tricky.
I mean, are you asking, or do you want to just
I'm asking
out there?
I'm asking you what he does that's tricky.
Okay, so from my perspective, and I'm not a world champion like you, but from my perspective and watching him, he uses his distance real well. He's constantly moving his feet. You know, he holds his ground. You know, sometimes he's more of an aggressive fighter compared to your typical average Cuban fighter that sort of waits. Sometimes he initiates, sometimes he sort of waits for you to come to him, and he kind of goes back and forth between the two. That's why with his footwork, I would quantify him as being tricky. So that's my assessment of your Dennis Ugas, which is why I believe he is a tricky fighter. And again, I'm not a world champion like either one of you two, but, you know, from an outsider's perspective, sort of giving that, analysis.
That was a good breakdown.
I mean, I boxed Mikey Garcia. I banged with Kell Brook. You know, I banged with Sean Porter. You know, I boxed with Lamont, but still in the paint with him, slipping punches and, you know, countering shots and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't stand right in front of the opponents either. So, I mean, like, am I tricky too?
I would absolutely say you're tricky. And the reason why I say that you're tricky is because, and Zeb, you can shed light on this, because the fact that I feel, Errol, there are times in a fight where you like to beat someone at their own game, just to be able to say that you were superior than them.
I don't know about that. I disagree with that, Ray Flores.
Nobody besides you and your team thought that was advantageous to you. Against Mikey Garcia, you boxed him when people were saying, oh, Mikey's such a fantastic boxer, which he is. I mean, you do these different things that you play to the strengths of your opponent to prove that you are superior. Sab, do you agree with that assessment?
Yes. I agree with that. I think when Earl wants to take over a fight, he knows how to take over a fight. I watch him, year after year. You know what I'm saying? When fight getting a little bit tough and he may get a little bit hurt, I see him step it up. He step it up from corner advice, and he makes it happen. 100%. I've seen that.
Errol, you are a major favorite coming into this fight. I can't remember the last time you were an underdog. Do you pay attention to the odds? Does that matter to you, or is it just sort of something that you don't even pay any mind to?
No, it's something I don't pay any mind to, because I'm not betting on books. So
you don't even pay attention to the bulletin material.
Yeah, I don't care if I'm, underdog or not, or I'm a major favorite. At the end of the day, you still got to get in there and prove it. So
that's a fact.
That doesn't play any factor in my game plan or my mind at all.
Thank you so much. Okay, so y'all let me know, man. Is Errol Spence basically being dismissive of your Dana Ugas? Because let me just say this. Hold on, let me take this shit off the screen. Let me see where I'm at. All right, so in my personal opinion, your Danish Ugas is really tailor-made for Errol Spence because he really don't move a lot. He's a stationary target. He's a guy that like to wait for his opponent to punch so he can try to counter them and punch back. He ain't the most offensive fighter in my personal opinion. He has pretty slick feet. He take little subtle movements to the left or to the right to create angles. But for the most part, he is going to be there to get hit for Errol Spence. And Errol Spence loves guys like that. Just like a Danny Garcia where he beat the fuck out of him for 12 rounds? But I just want to know, what is Errol Spence going to do? Because again, we haven't seen Errol Spence since he fought Danny Garcia. A lot has happened with Errol Spence. He's had an eye injury. So I want to know how Errol Spence is going to respond if and when he gets hit in that eye from your Danish Ugas. I would also want to know, how is Errol Spence going to respond if your Danish Ugas comes in the fight to try to back him up, to try to put Errol Spence on his goddamn back foot? Because in my honest opinion, that's one of Errol Spence's biggest weaknesses. He isn't a great fighter off his back foot. And I think Errol Spence is a subpar counterpuncher. That's just my personal opinion. Y'all can drop something in the chat and let me know if I'm reaching or let me know if I'm missing something. But in my opinion, I think Errol Spence is an average counterpuncher. So I think the game plan for your Danish Ugas should be the shit. Step right to Errol and let's see how he responds. And then I would also like to know for everybody in the chat, what is Errol Spence going to do if your Danish Ugas starts digging down to his body? Because we've never seen anybody go at Errol Spence's body. And I do remember there was one point in that fight with Danny Garcia. I think Danny Garcia caught that nigga with a shot. I don't remember what round it was in, but Errol Spence didn't really respond well to that, right? So I think if your Danish Ugas can come in the fight, make Errol uncomfortable, try to establish his jab, try to stay medium, range, and then I think to try to get on the inside as well, because again, Errol Spence said it in the lead up to this fight that, hey, he expect for Ugas to be there, and it might be fireworks. So if that's the case, I want to see how Errol responds to a guy that's not going to back down from it, because we seen what Ugas did to Sean Porter. In my personal opinion, I feel like Ugas won that fight because they didn't count the goddamn knockdown. And for the most part, I thought he landed the cleaner and more effective power punches. That's just my personal opinion. Sean Porter didn't do enough to win that fight. That's just me. But Errol Spence, man, I'm going to tell you this, bro. If you don't win this goddamn fight, if y'all niggas think I was getting on Errol Spence before this shit, I mean, can you niggas imagine the fucking videos I'm gonna come with, all of the goddamn props, because I am on record of saying this on the Mac Mob. Shout out to my big bro, B-Mac. Make sure y'all go hit that like button and sub up to B-Mac, aka The Undertaker. You understand what I'm saying? It's the Mac Mob, TheMackMobb. But I said it a few weeks ago. If your Danish Ugas win this fight, your boy E Thriller, I'm waved up right now, but I'm shaving my head bald. You understand what I'm saying? I'm cutting my shit. I might even cut my eyebrows, because even though I'm picking Errol Spence to win this fight, because I honestly don't want nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, to come in the way of a unification, no scratch that, an undisputed showdown between Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. I don't want nothing to come in between them, because when I tell you niggas, I am going to make a killing when that fight happens. Oh my God, because I'm on record of saying I don't think it happens. But if it does happen, I'm not going to be mad. But if Errol Spence were to come out here and lose to your Danish Ugas, because let's be honest, Errol has all of the pressure on him because he was the nigga that created this goddamn plan. He was the nigga that passed up on the biggest money fight that was left in the sport of boxing by taking the fucking easier route and trying to collect belts and shit and getting out of his physical prime before he fought a Terence Bud Crawford. You understand what I'm saying? So it'll be poetic justice if Errol Spence were to come out here on April the 16th and get washed. Now, I'm not predicting that's going to happen, but I want to know from all of you goddamn Errol sexuals, all of my motherfucking naysayers, what are you niggas going to say if Errol Spence goes out here on April the 16th and lose? I wait. I will fucking wait. Because a nigga like me, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to say, aha, I told you motherfuckers, you should have listened to E Thriller. I told you niggas, you should have listened to the Black Picasso. You should have listened to parts 1 through 16 on Here's Proof that Errol Spence is ducking Terence Bud Crawford. Yeah, I said it. I fucking said it. You niggas should have listened to me. So I'm just warning y'all right now. If you niggas hate the fact that I talk about Errol on my videos and I talk about him on my community tab in E-Thriller, that's all you talk about. I mean, shut up. I don't give a fuck what you niggas think. I want somebody to come over here and shut me up, because can't none of you niggas, pardon me, come on my fucking panel whenever I drop this link in just a second and debunk anything I say about Errol, because I keep it boxing. Everything I say about Errol is the truth. And speaking of which, I just realized something on that last live stream that I played the other day. What was that? I think on Tuesday, but I can't remember when I went live, right? On the video that I played. And I'm about to run it again just to make sure all of you fucking Errol sexuals understand the bullshit that your boy has been on from day one. Because listen to this shit. Hold on. Let me share this screen. Where is it? Here we go. All right, so y'all remember this video. I played this video, right? Let me play this shit again.
Fan Expo with the man of the hour, the great Mr. Errol Spence Jr. First off, very long line. So many fans just came out here to see you. How does that make you feel?
It feels good. It shows that my hard work pays off, and it shows that, I'm a true ambassador of the sport. And people like
Hold on, y'all. I got 61 people in here with 48 likes. We're 62 now. Can the other people hit the motherfucking like button? Pretty please, if you're enjoying the festivities and the ambiance of the Black Picasso and what the fuck I'm talking about, can you niggas please hit the like button? Because I'm going to drop the link after I read some of the comments. You understand what I'm saying? Salute. Hit the goddamn like button. Now let me run this video.
Yeah, and so much going on for you, coming off a nice victory over Mikey Garcia, fighting Sean Porter over this.
Okay. Now, he just beat Mikey Garcia. Let's keep that in mind, which means Errol Spence still has one belt, which was the IBF. Run it.
Summer, right?
Yeah, it's gonna happen. We're fighting Sean Porter, maybe summertime or August or September. So, I'm very excited for that fight. I'm excited to get the WBC belt and add it to my collection.
Now, was that who you were targeting next?
Yes. Like I got in the ring when he fought Danny Garcia, and that's the guy I wanted to fight because not just because I want to fight Sean Porter, he had something that I want, the WBC belt, and I want to get it.
Now, what about Terence Crawford? I saw you guys in a
Okay, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. This is where the shit gets good. Listen to this. Listen closely. Listen closely.
video together, kind of trading back and forth. What was that all about?
We two competitors, and that's the fight that I would like to make too. And I think it's gonna happen, especially when I get the belts, and then I call him over, and then we'll fight. So this is a fight that's definitely gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's not gonna be next. I'm fighting Sean Porter next, but it's definitely gonna be negotiations after that.
What about after Sean Porter?
Oh, it can definitely happen. I mean, like I said, it gotta go to negotiations, and Bob talked to Al, and hopefully they can make something happen.
Now, how did those conversations go? Because I know that Bob Arum said 50-50 split, but you said you weren't that happy with it. What would make you happy?
I think, it should be 60-40,
Okay, so keep in mind, this nigga just said in rebuttal to Bob Arum saying the fight should be 50-50, which I agree at the time. I agree and still agree at this time, right? But anyway, he said he felt like it should be 60-40 in his favor. But let's keep in mind that Terence Crawford had a belt. This nigga only has one belt. He hadn't even fought Sean Porter yet. And this nigga was already saying 60-40. I mean, let that shit sink in, fight fans. Before this nigga even got the goddamn WBC belt, along with the IBF belt, he was already on his 60-40 square. How does this shit make any goddamn sense? I will wait. I will fucking wait. You see the picture I'm trying to paint? This nigga was already pricing himself out whenever he came to try to make a fight with Terence Crawford. This nigga was already on his goddamn high horse thinking that he was such a big, huge pay-per-view star. Yeah, Errol, you're on the same level as Canelo. Yeah. That's what the fucking Errol sexuals say, right? That's what they say. And that's how they act. That's how this nigga is acting. How dare this nigga sit up here and say with a straight face that he deserved 60-40 when he only had one belt and one fucking pay-per-view? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Man, let me run this shit.
But we'll see. I mean, I let Al Heyman do my business and do the negotiations. He know what I deserve and what I should be getting. So Bob know what Terence should be getting. So hopefully they'll talk and they'll come to a mutual agreement, just like when Pacquiao and Floyd fought.
Now, would you say I'm at the fan, so maybe 2019 or 2020?
Maybe 19. No, maybe 20. I think it could happen in 20. Definitely happen in 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in 2022. And we don't even know if this fight is still. I still don't think the fight is going to happen. I'm on a I have to see it to believe it basis with Errol Spence because I'm one of them niggas that don't believe Errol Spence. I don't believe shit he say. I just don't. I don't believe that he has lied to me too many goddamn times, which is why I'm so hard on him because he's a walking contradiction. This nigga say one thing in one interview and then turn around and say another thing and then double back 4 or 5 years later and say, oh, I was just playing. I mean, I wouldn't even take 70-30 or 80-20. Well, nigga, you didn't come out and debunk none of them punk ass arguments that your fucking fanboy channels and goddamn Aerosexuals have been running with for 4 fucking years. So you just took it upon yourself to wake up one day and say, you know what? I was just fucking around, bud. I was just playing. I don't expect for you to accept this shit. That's bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's bullshit. So that is why I will never, and I repeat, ever give Errol Spence the benefit of the doubt because he's saying all of the right things right now. Oh yeah, a week leading into that fight, he know niggas like me have been protesting this goddamn Jordanis Ugas versus Errol Spence unification bout. I've been on record of saying I don't give a shit if it's for 3 belts, 2 belts, 1 belt. I don't give a damn because it isn't the fight I wanted to see. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to watch the fight. I'm just not buying that motherfucker. My fire stick is locked and loaded like a baked potato with extra chives, cheese, sour cream, and all that good shit, right? I ain't paying for shit. We streaming the fuck out of that whole ass fight. So yeah, I think in my personal opinion that Errol Spence is just saying all of the right things for right now, just to get people excited. Oh, he's going to call out Bud. Oh, he's going to fight him next. Just to double back and say, you know what, man? Fuck this weight class. I'm going up to 154. Or fuck this, I'm going to fight my mandatory because we never know with Errol Spence. I don't know what the man is going to do.
And do you think that's only roadblock right now? Just, the split or
What's on the roadblock?
between why you and Terence have not fought yet?
I don't know why we ain't fought yet.
It's him. It's him.
I really don't know.
Nigga, it's you.
gotta,
What you mean you don't know? Because you didn't have that same energy for Jeff Horn. Whenever Jeff Horn had the belt, you said, you know what? It ain't nothing to say. Let's unify, And when Ellie said, well, what would the outcome be? Oh, it'll probably be a man down. The nigga was just cheesing and shit, smiling and grinning from ear to ear. He was all ears, and he was all for a fight, a unification fight with a nigga that was with Top Rank, the same guy that he said, #blame Bob, the same guy who managed and promoted Terence Crawford at the time, right? But he didn't have no problem with working with Bob whenever Jeff Horn had the belt. But he had a problem with working with Bob whenever Bud had the belt. Can any of you motherfuckers in the chat that don't like me, that don't fuck with my channel, in the playback or right now, make that shit make sense? Can somebody drop something in the chat and let me know if I'm tripping? I'll wait. I'll fucking wait.
Ask Bob, you gotta ask Al. I don't know if Bob called him Wednesday, like he said he was gonna do. I don't know anything, what happened with their discussion and things like that. I just know that I got a call to fight Sean Porter, so.
Wait a minute. So you got the call to fight Sean Porter, but my nigga, once again, maybe I'm tripping and maybe I'm being facetious or sarcastic, but I could have sworn that you said you was your own boss. Nigga, you your own boss. You should be the one calling Al Heyman saying, look, nigga, I want to fight this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Al Heyman shouldn't be calling you saying, hey, what do you think about a fight with Sean Porter? Fuck that. Because if you really want the goddamn smoke, if you really the boss that you say that you is, the way that you be, coming off and politicking and popping your shit whenever you and Bud met up at the Maurice Hooker fight, right? You remember you pulled out the cell phone and said, oh, man, I speak to EJ promoter. Oh, I'm my own promoter. Okay. Well, nigga, if that's the fucking case, then why do you got to wait to get the call on a fight? I'll wait. I will fucking wait. You see, I am the best at using a nigga's words and whooping his ass with his own words because Errol Spence, once again, is one of the biggest walking contradictions that's left in the sport of boxing. I don't know who worse, him or Tio. I honestly don't. I don't know who worse. I don't know who is more full of shit, but that's my personal opinion on all of this shit. But you niggas, the niggas that hate my channel, but still come back, that subbed up just to hate, you niggas are going to be so sick if Errol Spence lose, because if he lose to a Jordanis Ugas, oh my God, nigga, I am going to shave my head live right after the fact. As a matter of fact, hold on, y'all. We gonna do this. Hold on. Because I gotta look for some fucking equipment because I'm waved up right now. You understand what I'm saying? So hold on. Let me remove this shit. Hold on, let me turn on my fan. It's hot than a motherfucker in my room. Let me stop that. Let me go to my Chrome tab. Let's go to shaving creams for men, for bald heads, because I'm gonna need some shit. Because if Ugas win, I gotta hold true to my words. I don't lie to my subs. I don't lie to the niggas that support me. If Errol Spence go out there and get his ass kicked on fucking April the 16th, which is next Saturday, I'm shaving my motherfucking head. So I need input. I need some goddamn advice. Which one of these goddamn creams is the best cream? Because I don't want the bumps on my head and shit. I want my shit to be shiny and shit like Jordanis Ugas or like Leonard Ellaby or some shit. Can somebody let me know some in the chat? As a matter of fact, back to the chat I go. Can y'all see this shit? Hold on, y'all. Hey, y'all let me know. Should I go with the Shave Butter Dollar Shave Club? That shit look a little too cheap. What about this Bevel Ball Balm with green tea and vitamin E. Let me click on that shit. Hold on. Because I don't want my shit to be bumped up. And my wife, yeah, she ain't going to like that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? I got to be a clean bald-headed nigga. You know, I ain't going to keep the bald head, but I'm going to go bald. I'd have been bald before. It's cool. Let me see. Bevel hair. So it's telling me that if I add this shit, okay, so description, it says made to moisturize, mattify, and help prevent sunburn for your melanated skin. Infused with green tea and vitamin E and C, this sunscreen helps give you the protection and moisture your scalp craves. Quickly absorbs into skin for easy application without any oily, mess. Packaging may vary. Okay, so this shit sound pretty legit. Y'all let a nigga know something in the chat, man. Hey, man, once again, y'all can hold me to this shit. If Ugas, mind you, let me repeat myself. I'm picking Errol Spence to win this fight. I hope Errol Spence win. But I'm just saying, if Errol Spence loses, I'm having my wife come on whenever I go live right after the fight. My wife is going to shave my motherfucking head live as we do the post-fight analysis. So I got to get some shit just in case for next week. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Let me add this to cart. Let me see. All right, let me check it out. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead. It look like I can kind of get a discount. This shit is on sale. Okay, they must know what's popping with the Black Picasso, man. So, yeah, I can't let y'all see a nigga card information or nothing like that. So let me go ahead and stop this. I'm going to just leave that up for after the show. But let me go to the comment section. We got about okay, so y'all put some respect on the like button. I appreciate that, my brothers, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the comments I go, starting from the top. Shout out to my nigga Bleak. He said, Devin said what he all been knowing. It's a duck move by the fish, slipping and sliding all the way. Salute E3. I appreciate that, my brother. Salute. Bleak also said he tailor-made for Spence. He gonna stand right there. Same thing with Danny. That's why he's so confident in fighting him. Hey, bro, that's the same shit I said, bro. Same thing I said, but you never know, man. Your Daniels Ugas might throw him off a little bit by walking him down. We gonna see. It remains to be seen how Errol is going to respond to a pressure fighter, because Errol is usually the one that's pressing motherfuckers out. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to keep an eye out on that shit, Bleak. But salute. What up to my boy Hyphy? I see you. What up, Cole? What's popping? Mr. Maceo! How you doing, kind sir? I hope your son is doing much better, man. Salute. Drop something in the chat and let me know. As a matter of fact, pull up on the panel, man, so you can let everybody know about your son. Salute. What up to my boy Martin Machine, who dubbed me as the black, or not black, but boxing's Johnny Cochran. Shout out to my boy Martin Machine. I see you. Salute. What up to my boy Hello Ghetto One? He said the funniest, most ironic shit ever is dude is rapping on your intro. Low-key sound like Earl. Salute E3. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Lewis Country, aka Country Combs, man. Shout out to my brother, man, for dropping that dope ass track. He from Texas, man. So, you know, I guess that's just our slang or our lingo. I don't know, but salute. Mr. Maceo said loud and clear. I appreciate that. What up, Big Ace? Salute. It's popping. What up to my boy Lash Puma Skills, man? Salute. Shout out to the Spit Booker. Hey, yo, make sure y'all go sub up to my boy JJ Solomon and my boy Mr. IOTBA, aka Mr. 214. Boys can't touch me on my worst day. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Spit Bucket, man. Go support the grind. Salute. What up, Raheem? He said, E3, what's up, bro? What's popping? What up, OG? I see you. Salute. What up? Harold Hugh was popping. He said, please, brothers and sisters, just support this podcast by subscribing and like this channel. Salute, y'all. Hey, man, I really appreciate that, my brother. Please. The Spit Bucket said, Haney did what he had to do to make it happen. He earned my respect for sure, and I hope others follow suit. I agree, man. I agree. I got something coming up on Javante Tank Davis that I kind of wanted to get into tonight, but I don't want to cram y'all with too much. So I'm going to talk about that on my next live stream. We're going to talk about Tank a little bit. But salute. That's a hell of a comment. Shout out to y'all. What up to my boy Silence Kane? He said salute. He in the chat. What's popping? Shout out to one of my biggest supporters, John Wick, man. He always seemed to make his way over here. I mean, he loves Errol Spence, but he subbed to my channel, I guess, just to support and hate on his boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Salute to you, kind sir. He said, and I quote, E, shut up. Okay. I doubt that's going to happen, but salute, my brother. I mean, you can always click on that link because I'm about to drop the link. You can always click on that motherfucking link and come and shut your boy E-Thriller up. You could try to do the shit, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. I ain't met a nigga yet that can shut me up, but it is what it is. Shout out to the queen, Miss Elisa Felton in the building. She said, salute, E-Thriller. What's popping? How are you, kind ma'am? Salute. Silas King says, sleep experts. Yes, sir. I totally agree. Last Puma said, yes. Okay. Who haven't we got? Oh, shit. Stop the presses. Stop the motherfucking presses. We got a goat in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Retro Boxing and Documentaries, but all of you probably know him as Blood Boxing. Hey, yo, make sure y'all go sub up to Retro Boxing and Documentaries and Blood Boxing, man. Salute to a goat on this YouTube shit. He said, and I quote, yeah, he overlooking him. I agree, bro. I agree. And Blood, I would love to hear a breakdown from you on that fight because I think it's going to be a better fight than a lot of people expect. But yeah, I would love to hear your breakdown on that shit, bro. Let me know if you're going to break that fight down. I would definitely be tuning in. Let me see. Let me get some water, y'all. Hold on. Shout out to my boy Apollo. He said Ugas is going to introduce Spence to the Cuban boxing school. You think so? We'll see, man. We got about how many more days? We got what? When that shit, we got what, 9 more days until that shit happen? Hey, man, I can't wait, bro. We gonna see. What up, L Boogie? He says Spence is a pure clown. Yeah, man. He make it hard to root for him, bro. I mean, I was once a fan of Errol Spence. I know it might be hard to believe, but nigga, I'm from Dallas. I was one of the main niggas running around this bitch saying, man down, strap season, free smoke junior. I was the one pushing for him to get his shot at Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, and Danny Garcia. You understand what I'm saying? But whenever he switched up and started doing the same shit they was doing to him, to Terence Crawford, I said, wait a fucking minute. This ain't the guy that I used to love. And Errol Spence, I mean, what the fuck has happened? It's only right for your nigga E-Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, to call a spade a spade. I mean, I can't be biased just because the nigga is from where I'm from. Fuck all that. I ain't with that whole shit. But it is what it is. What up, it don't matter. He said, salute E3, what's popping? Oh, shout out to Mr. Warren, man. He said, E-Thriller, thank you, sir, for the content. I appreciate that, kind sir. Salute. What up to my boy Rebel Life, man? I see he said, salute, my guy. E-Thriller, what's popping? The Spit Bucket said, fire ass breakdown. I appreciate that, my brother. Salute. What up to my boy D Young? I see he said Lamont was a punching bag. Yeah, man. And then didn't Lamont have a bad performance against Sergey Lipinets, if I'm not mistaken, before he fought Errol Spence? Somebody correct me in the chat because once again, I don't know everything about boxing, but I just try to use common sense when trying to break this shit down. That's all. Somebody correct me in the chat. He said, I think he's talking about Mikey. What up, Alex? He said, so EJ couldn't outbox Mikey for 6 rounds to prove his point, then KO his ass. Why did he have to fight Mikey fight the whole time? Same thing with Porter fight. I agree. It's bullshit. Yo, can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. But yeah, it's just another case of Errol Spence moving the goalposts for him and, you know, his fans moving the goalposts and shit like that. I mean, that's what they do. Them niggas are great at moving the goalposts, bro. I mean, all you got to do is just go read my community tab and just read some of the dumbest shit that these niggas say because these niggas swear up and down, oh, all Terence Crawford do is fight leftovers. Well, nigga, what the fuck has Errol Spence been doing? Who the fuck this nigga been fighting? Ugas not a goddamn leftover. Ugas has 4 fucking losses, ladies and gentlemen. Ugas has already fought Sean Porter. He fought Ramos. He fought Manny Pacquiao. This nigga's a fucking leftover. You understand what I'm saying? But these niggas try to spin it like, oh, Errol Spence is defeating nothing but undefeated welterweight champions. Yeah, Errol Spence is the greatest fucking boxer on planet Earth. That's how these niggas act, man. These niggas will say any and everything to prop this nigga up, and I just don't get it. I mean, goddamn. What the fuck has Errol Spence done that is so goddamn special to the point where you niggas are just so blinded by fandom? I just don't get it. I don't, but salute. D said, you not his style, is aggressive and punish you to the body. Yeah, man, we gonna see. We gonna see how that body work do, man. Shout out to my boy Dragonfly Jones. Silence. Hey, man, I know your name Dragon Leg, bro, but I'm going to call you Dragonfly because y'all already know. Martin is like one of my heroes, man. So salute. He said, I rarely see Earl counterpunching. Yeah, bro, I totally agree. That's what I said earlier. It is what it is. Who haven't I got? What up, King CJ C Jax? I hope I'm saying your name right. He said, I think Spence is the black Triple G. That's a good comparison. But I don't think Spence has the power that a Triple G has. But that's a good comparison. I ain't mad at that. At all. Let me see. Who haven't I got? Hello Ghetto said, yo, I peeped that Danny body shot on Earl too, fam. Earl positioned his body like he had to pee bad. Facts. Yeah, bro. I can't remember what round that shit happened in, but yeah, I remember that shit. I'm gonna go back and watch the fight tomorrow, though. What up to D? I ain't never seen you in this bitch, man. Salute. He said, Ugas won't beat Spence with one arm. Okay. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right because I don't want nothing to come in the way of the fight that we all want to see. At least most of us. What up, Sensory? He said, if Earl wins, you'll never see the Crawford fight. I think you own to something, bro. I'm one of them niggas that don't think the fight is going to happen. I got to see it to believe it. I got to see it. Apollo said he named the undersized Mikey. Yeah, man. And Lamont Peterson. I mean, please don't make me fart. Please. Boxing full of cowards. Everybody wants to fight Earl before he heals instead of fighting each other. What you mean? What you mean before he heals? Earl said he didn't need no tune-ups. Earl said that he was back. Earl said that he didn't need no tune-ups, bro. So I don't understand your comment. Drop another one in the chat. Make it make sense, bro. Salute. Yeah, shout out to Blood, man. Shout out to the GOAT. Let me see. Shout out to my niggas in Nebraska, man. Shout out to my boy True Gritter 402. He said, he thriller the Black Picasso. Salute. What's popping, fam? What's popping? What's shaking? D said, bro, I swear to Allah, I've been telling these Spence fans, go watch this interview. He wasn't playing about them splits. Hell no, that nigga wasn't playing. Oh, shout out to my brother D-Town Blaster in the motherfucking building. He said, D Calico, Earl need 4 years to heal. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, come on, bro. And all of that shit, a lot of these niggas don't want to say this shit, but all of those injuries are self-inflicted. Because did you niggas notice in that sit down that he did, he was trying to say that the car wreck was out of his control. Like, nigga, how the fuck was that shit out of your control? And y'all know me. I'm one of them niggas that I always keep it boxing. You'll never hear me calling Errol Spence a drunk. You'll never hear me calling Errol Spence an alcoholic. But, I mean, he keep bringing the shit up and keep talking about this motherfucking car wreck as if, you know, the shit didn't happen a couple of years. Like, my nigga, you were the motherfucker that chose to hop in your fucking Ferrari drunk when there's Uber, there's DoorDash. I mean, you could have did something. I'm pretty sure you had partners with you, and that's a whole nother topic for another day, because if he was really my partner, if I really care, I'm like, nigga, you the bag. You the champ. Nigga, I'm going to drive your ass on. As a matter of fact, if you want to do all that fucking drinking and shit, then guess what? I'm going to be on point. I ain't going to drink shit. I ain't going to get high. I'm watching the fucking champ. That's the type of shit I would be on if I was in a, you know, a crew or something like that with Errol Spence or whoever the case may be. Like, if Errol gonna go out and be reckless and do all this shit, then you got to have eyes and ears around this nigga, bro. You got to protect him at all costs. That's if you really care about the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Now, maybe he was solo dolo. I like to roll solo dolo myself. I don't fucking know. But I'm just saying, bro, like, don't sit up here and try to say that, oh, it was out of your control. No, nigga, the shit was in your control, because not only could you have killed yourself, but you could have killed somebody else, bro. So when are you going to accept the responsibility? When are you going to take accountability for your actions? Because I've watched about 10 interviews leading up to this fight, and I haven't heard you say, you know what, man, I fucked up. I made a mistake. The shit won't happen again. Let this be a lesson learned to all of the young and up-and-coming fighters and all of the people across the globe, because there's so many people that die from this bullshit. So it was my bad. Shit'll never happen again. Earl has yet to say that. Y'all let me know in the chat if I'm tripping or if I'm reaching. But that's just how I feel. Shout out to Retro. He laughing up in this bitch. Salute, bro. I appreciate that. Shout out to the Spit Bucket. I see y'all. Miss Elisa Felton said, one belt and you want 60-40, Earl? Don't believe he can beat Crawford. Facts. Big facts, queen. I totally agree. My boy True said, Errol Spence Jr., the walking contradiction. He just say whatever, whenever, shaking my damn head. I agree. My boy Dragonfly said, Teofimo got him beat. You think so, bro? I don't know. Well, you know what? Teofimo is delusional. At least Errol don't. I mean, I don't know, bro. That's a toss up. That's a coin flip. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that because y'all know I hate Teofimo. I like Errol way more than I like Teofimo Lopez. I can't stand that delusional motherfucker, him or his pops. I can't stand them niggas because them niggas really be like lost in their own sauce. Like them niggas really felt like they made Floyd push his day back or some shit. Like, nigga, Floyd ain't worried about y'all. Floyd is not worried about y'all dumbasses. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that, Dragonfly. What up to my boy Eric 1984? I see you, man. What's popping, man? What's popping? The Queen said E-Thriller calling this dude out on the bullshit. He said Earl looks like a fool. Yeah, hell yeah, he look like a fool, Queen. Salute, Miss Elisa. Got that magic shade, bro. Oh, okay. Hey, judging by your avatar, I don't want to assume true, but it look like you a little bald right now too, my brother. So you can hit me up on the DM or on the text because you know you got my number. You can hit me up on the hip and let me know what cream I'm gonna get because, hey, man, I'm not looking forward to it. But if the shit come down to it, I'm gonna do the shit. I'm gonna do it. It is what it is, and I'm gonna do it live, and I'm gonna be talking and popping my shit the way that I always pop my shit. But salute. Hey, yo, hold on, y'all. We got 84 people in this bitch with 77 likes. Can the other 7 people please hit that goddamn like button if you're enjoying the ambiance and the festivities? Please, pretty please. Thank you. Eric said, I still got them long socks already. Salute. Shout out to my boy Renew, man. So this is what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna be able to read all these comments, man. He said, use tight skin after you cut your hair, bald. Yeah, because you know I'm a light-skinned nigga, bro. So I don't want my shit to be all red and scaly like that shit ain't a good look. I'm a clean nigga, man. I take pride in looking good. I can't be having no fucking bumps and, you know, shit like that. And then it's hot in Texas too. So yeah, man, y'all point me into the right direction. Salute. L Boogie said, is General Sprint's fish going to be on? I don't know, bro. I ain't hollering at my big bro today. I'm pretty sure he's gonna pull up. I'm pretty sure. Magic shave, I bet. Century said you're going to end up bald-headed as hell. You Thriller. Okay, so you picking Ugas. Y'all niggas picking Ugas. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this, man. I've been talking long enough. Somebody want to come on and pop their shit, whether you agree or disagree with E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. I really don't give a flying fuck. Click on that link and let it be known. Make sure you hit that like button, though, before you join my panel. That's all I ask. Shout out to my boy Retro, man. I see y'all laughing. What up, Deontay? Salute. He said, damn, bro, now you got me hoping who guys win. Hey, man, y'all think I'm fucking around? I'm dead ass. I done gave my wife the game plan. Like, look, you know, we got to get some fucking shavers, some clippers, and some goddamn shaving cream, bro. It is what it is. I'm going to chop my shit off. But going out to my boy Latch Puma Skills in the motherfucking building on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holla at me, fam.
What's up, homie?
How you doing, kind sir?
Hey, man, relaxing.
Good, man. How that tournament with your son go?
Oh, no, we going at the end of the month.
Okay. Well, good luck, man. And the floor is yours, my brother. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just hoping that that you guys do beat Spence.
So you want Spence to lose?
Yep.
Okay, break it down for me, Lash. Go ahead. Why so?
Because he's scared to fight Terence. I know you guys that had a balls to fight. He won't say no, saying other side of the street and nothing like that. So I just want to get undisputed, go to 54 and beat Charlo, undisputed, then retire.
Okay, so you just like me then. You think if Earl win, the fight ain't gonna happen anyway?
No, it ain't gonna happen if he lose. Either way.
I got you. Okay, so speaking to that point, what do you think Ugas needs to do in order to win this fight, in your opinion?
I think he should beat him with angles. He pressure him and beat him with angles at the same time. He got to mix it up.
Do you think he should walk him down?
Yeah, he can mix it up, but if he doesn't beat him convincingly, they're gonna give it to Earl just because they want him to fight Crawford.
He is in Texas. Shout out to my boy IOTBA. He been saying that ever since this fight got made that shit, Ugas gonna have to knock out Errol Spence. Do you agree with that sentiment, or do you think it's just gonna have to be like a whitewash for the judges to give him the nod?
Well, the knockout is gonna solidify the win, but he got to knock him out. He gonna have to knock him out.
Damn. So to me, it sounds like shit. If Ugas don't go in that bitch and knock him out, you got Earl winning this fight. Is that what you're saying, Last
Yeah. You know how when he actually beat Porter.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree.
He can't do that. with Spence.
But let me just say this, Lash. Do you realize that Jordanis Ugas, I hope you're sitting down for this, but Jordanis Ugas only has a 38% KO ratio?
Oh, yeah, I know that. He's not going to knock him
So
out.
the likelihood of him knocking out Errol Spence is very unlikely, correct?
Very slim. Very.
Okay. Well, let me go out to Mr. Maceo. You're live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holler at me, kind sir.
What's going on, my brother?
How you doing, my brother?
Oh man, lovely. God bless the day, man.
Is
God
your
bless the
son
day.
doing a lot better, man?
A lot better, hard head, and got put out.
Oh man, I hate to hear that, bro. God damn, bro. Well, I ain't gonna get into why he got put out, but I'm glad he's doing better.
No, he doing good, cuz he doing good, man. He went back to work yesterday. He doing okay.
Okay, then, Mr.
I
Maceo,
can't,
go
I
ahead and
can't
break it
complain,
down for
man.
me, man. What you think about tonight's topic? Floor is yours.
Man, all on full of shit.
Mm,
But Devin, I appreciate what Devin is doing, man. I'm for you be a young man, he's really stepping up.
yeah,
I mean, he really surprised me. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
And to me, he's doing more than Earl, because he proved that he want to be one of the best.
yeah. He bossing up, man. How did you feel about his thoughts about? I mean, he was obviously talking about Earl because I
Yeah,
don't
he was talking
remember
about
nobody
Earl.
else saying nothing about the other side of the street.
Man, listen, Earl, to me, I don't know. It's kind of hard to put your trust in him and what he's saying
Yeah,
because of the simple fact he say one thing, then come back doing another one. My
fact.
favorite thing is I always tell everybody, actions speak louder than words.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? The way he moved, the way he talked, you know, like everybody said, when it come down to Crawford, this man whole demeanor changed.
Mm.
I mean, his whole demeanor changed. It's like I don't know what it's about, Bud. Just put fear in this man's heart. And then how many years he waited before he come up? He was joking over this bullshit, man.
Yeah, I mean, every time they mention Bud, man, the nigga starts shaking and sweating and breaking out in hives and start
Shit,
moving and pacing back and forth. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, is this nigga really the boogeyman?
yeah, grabbing his ear and shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, rubbing his ear. I forgot the nigga was twiddling with his ear and shit, looking like Tommy on Martin and shit when he lying and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that shit, Mr. Maceo.
yeah. Just like I said, you got 16 parts of this shit, man. And for people to sit there and say, man, that man ain't ducking, this man been ducking. So like the video you just played not too long ago, man. This man ain't have a one belt on top of 60-40.
60-40. Can you believe that shit, Mr. Maceo?
I mean,
60-40 with one belt.
60-40.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
In one pay-per-view, just like Bud.
I think he had IBF.
Yeah.
Okay. Crawford came in and got his belt,
Yep.
WBO.
Yep.
So why you got to wait? Unify then.
I said it before, Mr. Maceo, before I go to bowl, and then I'm gonna go to El Boogie. I said it before, like, why does it matter in which order you collect the belts as long as you get the fucking belts? Because it's supposed to be strap season and not cap season, right?
Man, listen, that man.
If Bud had the belt before everybody else and all these other niggas was ducking me like Sean Porter, then fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do to knock Bud off, and then I'm gonna double back and get Sean, and then the person after that.
Thank you. And yeah, my thing is, like I said, Keith had the belt. Keith ain't want no part of Bud.
Nah, he still don't.
Yeah, I'm just saying he ain't want no part of Danny Garcia. Now all of a sudden, they hardly want to call Bud name.
Yeah.
You feel it? Even with Sean Porter, even when Sean Porter had his belt, Sean could have said, "I'm unified with Bud." Sean didn't go that route. After Sean lost that belt, he did auto calling. I'm gonna fight Bud now. I'm gonna fight Bud. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Man, come on, man. Y'all full of shit.
Yeah, man. And then they gonna want their career biggest paydays, but it is.
Thank you. And I don't know why they say talk about Bud this and Bud that. Man, listen, that man there never a straight dog, man. He got the whole PVC shook all the way up to 154.
I mean, what's the reason, Mr. Maceo? The nigga's a free agent, man. So it just goes to show, man. But let me go ahead and go to Bo, Mr. Maceo.
All right.
Hey, yo, Bo.
What up? Peace to the gods. How y'all doing?
What's up, Bo?
Man? How you feeling?
Chilling, man.
Go ahead and break it down, man. Floor is yours, my brother.
I mean, I believe everybody has a valid point when it comes to this situation. The man, And it's not even just Earl. It's all them dudes on the PBC and the welterweight division, man. They speak a different language the minute Bud name is brought up. You know what I'm saying? Like you could hear it in their voice, and them dudes sound like what I hear is like the cowardness that come out of their voice.
Yeah.
You know, I think what they're using Crawford as is a retirement check. See, to me, I think they strategically trying to age this dude out. And I understand Spence was, doing all that drinking, but at the end of the day, father time is father time. And they look at Terence Crawford, the way he's performing now, they like, damn, this dude is too dangerous. He's too dangerous right now. But we want to see if he get in the ring with somebody like Boots, and if he slow down, then I'll jump in the ring with him. They don't want the smoke, man. That's why I always call them, the PBC. They the NBC. No Bud Crawford. They don't want it. You know what I'm saying? It just that's how they speak, man. And it's going, I give Sean Porter props for getting in the ring with him.
Yeah.
But when they saw how Terence Crawford beat up on Sean Porter, they was like, this man's too dangerous. So we just gonna, keep playing ping pong with this guy, keep passing him over to the other guy, put him off on the other guy. He's just dangerous right now, man. But that's all I have for now, man. I'll let somebody else go next.
Okay. Going out the L Boogie, live on the chat with the Black Picasso. Holler at me, fam.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead, brother. Floor is yours.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I got to check on something, bro. Go ahead and cook. Floor is yours.
Okay. Salute to the panel. Peace to everyone on the panel.
What's up, my brother?
How you doing, man? E. Triller, the film producer. That's my name for him. But yeah, man, everything about Spence is a joke, man. Like, Spence created the whole size of the street. This other side of the street. He created that. Like, before that, we'd have heard of networks being rivals of one another, but they always done business with one another. And a Spence and a Crawford fight is a fight that networks would do business with one another for. If Spence really, really, really wanted the fight could be made, because Spence has a contract with Al Heyman, a manager contract with Al Heyman / advisor.
Right.
And then Al Heyman is PBC, Premium Boxing Champions. And then he used TGB to do the promotion for his fighters. And Al Heyman, PBC, has the network deals with Showtime and Fox. Now, Spence got Man Down Promotions, but I think Man Down Promotions probably only, I guess, co-promoted with PBC on a couple of his fights. I don't know how long Spence had the Man Down Promotions. So, saying that, in a sense, you have a decision to fight who you want. Even though Al them is advising you and telling you what they think's best for your career financially, you have an option to say, well, I want legacy too. So when did money start trumping legacy? Because they go hand in hand. Good and well, fighting Crawford is a super fight, a mega fight. So regardless if it's a 50-50, a 55-45, y'all both still gonna get ton of millions.
Thanks.
So that is a duck. Like, you could have fought him at the Mikey. You could be fighting him right now. I'm gonna give you a pass on fighting him when you fought Danny, because Crawford came out and said I didn't want to fight him right off the car accident. So I'm gonna give him a pass right there.
That's facts. He did say that. Yep.
And we got to stop this sympathy train for Spence. You didn't have a detached retina. When he just came out in a Fight Hype interview for the Ugas fight, he said he had a small tear in the retina. Because ain't nowhere in the world you'd have been back, in 2 months getting in no gym, training, doing anything with no detached retina. So let's stop this sympathy campaign for him. Bud had been struck in the head with a bullet.
Okay.
Like, we understand you've been in a car accident. We glad and grateful you made it out of it safe and all that.
Yep.
But Spence is a pure cap. If he really wants to, he can go to Al and say, look, I know y'all got a plan because y'all thinking of a financial protection plan for me, but I want legacy. I want Bud now. Why we gotta wait? I can understand marinating a fight a little bit, but we don't need 5, 6, 7, 8 years marinating no fight.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to get any bigger than what it is right now. Like, this ain't no Mayweather Pacquiao. This ain't no Triple G and Canelo. Like, the fight is what it's going to be, bro. So I don't understand the over marination. I don't.
And Spence, he been watching Crawford for a long time. He know what he see in Bud. Cause like every time it comes to Bud from the beginning, the energy, everything is just so different about it. Like, how is that? Like, this man was at 135 or 140. You've been at 147. Like, how did you even know he was going to be like your super fight? Like, how could you predict that in the future that far ahead? Like, you don't know if you was going to lose or he was going to lose. So how you got all these 60-40 stipulations already? And
it was a gamble, man. It was a gamble, bro.
He saw the dog in him, man. He saw the dog in Crawford off the rip.
Yeah, because like Crawford said on the Porterway podcast, Spence had been to a few of his fights back then. So he know who Crawford is.
Yeah.
And he know he know Crawford not taking no 60-40, man. That's a form of a duck. He know Bud ain't gonna accept that deal, regardless if he do sell a few more pay-per-views than Bud. Because it take two to make a big event. Spence can't do no big event by himself. Put Spence in the ring with neither can Bud. Right. Put them in the ring with anybody who we don't know, and look what their numbers gonna be.
It'll be like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder coming together. They created fireworks.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I have a question I'm gonna ask y'all.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Maceo.
How many years did it take for us to get the 3 fights out of Tyson and Deontay?
You said how many years did it what?
Take us to get the 3 fights out of Tyson, Fury, and Deontay.
How many years?
What that was 2 years?
You talking about all three fights?
All 3 fights.
Within 2 years, right?
Yeah, it didn't take that long. Other than arbitration,
2 years, I think.
It didn't really take that long.
Right. The reason
Wilder gave him the opportunity, the first time around.
Right. The reason why I asked, because if it took them 2 years, and how long Earl been ducking Bud?
Shit, going on 5 now.
Yeah, because Bud came in.
See, so that's what I'm saying. So if we can get them 3 fights within 2 years, him and Crawford, like they say, we could have had that shit there by damn 4 fights of it, really 4, 5 fights, shit.
Yeah,
the thing is, it wouldn't be no 4 fights because Terence Crawford probably would have knocked his ass out, and Spence would have been like,
"I ain't fighting no damn more."
Yeah,
I mean, it just 90 days. I don't know what kind of blood they got in the Fridays today, man. They're full of shit.
Hey, yo, hold on, fellas. Shout out to my boy Dragon Leg, man, for that $2 super chat donation. He said it could have been a 2 or trilogy by now. Yeah, I agree. Salute. Hey, yo, man, fellas, I got to get off this goddamn live stream. I appreciate everybody for tapping in with me, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Closing thoughts, man, going out to L Boogie. Go ahead, bro.
Closing thoughts, man. I just hope after this Ugas and Spence fight, y'all, I just hope we really get to fight and Spence, do whatever he need to do to get it done, get off his diva mode. You still gonna make a ton of millions. And if you believe in yourself and confident in yourself so much, why not do a 50-50? Or, if I was Bud, I'd probably do a 55-45 just to get him in there. You know what I'm saying? And beat him, you know, because if you believe in yourself, Spence, do whatever you need to do to get the fight done, man, so we can you know, keep it moving, you know. So I hope we get this fight. Outside of that, peace and blessings to all you fellas, man. And I'm looking forward to the next show.
Salute, fam. Salute, man. Going out the bowl, closing thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, man, another great show, man. Glad you showed the part where Devin Haney basically inadvertently called out Errol Spence. I mean, I had watched that the other day. I was thinking, I was like, man, I hope I ain't the only one thinking this shit.
No.
But yeah, man, that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know at the end of the day, if you really want to fight, you'll try to make it happen, especially if it's a big fight on top of that. But again, another talking to the guys on the panel. Salute to the chat and peace out.
Salute, man. Going out to Mr. Maceo. Closing thoughts, kind sir.
Hey, brother, thank all y'all. First of all, thank all y'all for all the prayers y'all sent me for my son.
Yes, sir.
And everything else. I hope everything go okay on your end, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
You know, I just enjoy the show. Always, man. I be counting the days down when y'all coming on, boy. I be bored, boy. Ain't got nothing to do. I have to go back and watch the old shows.
Yeah, man. Once my schedule gets to where it's a little bit better, I plan on coming on more, man. So
yeah, we understand, man. You know what?
Bear with me, Mr. Maceo.
Yes, God bless. Hey, Bo.
Hey, what's up? What's up, fam?
Look at me. I waiting on you to do all right. Now I waiting on your next show like you through the show in a minute now.
What's that? I didn't even hear you.
I started waiting on you to get your show like E3 and B-Mac now.
I gotta know how to use this live stream, man. And you know, like for me, I'm a single parent, so a lot of times,
okay,
you know, I gotta catch everybody else. You know what I'm saying on when they got their show running.
Yeah, but more power to you, brother. I understand. But God bless y'all, fellas, man. And
God bless, Mr. Maceo. I appreciate you for pulling up,
appreciate
kind
it.
sir.
All right.
Going out to Lash Puma Skills. Closing thoughts, my brother.
Yeah, I'm just glad you shared the light, man. I didn't get to see that video beforehand about Devin Haney, but
okay, yeah, already.
Big truth. But don't forget to send B-Mac some videos of my son.
Yeah, man, I got you, bro. I've been swamped at work and shit, and I got some other shit going on. I'm gonna send it to him though, bro.
Hey, but did you like that setup? You hit that joker with that hook in the left hand.
Yeah, your son cold, bro. He nice. He got some real good footwork too.
Yeah, we know
good footwork.
We're going to Cleveland at the end of the month for a week for the Nationals. So
okay, then. Good luck, man.
Thank you, buddy. You have a good one, man.
You too, man. I appreciate y'all. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that tapped in the chat. Shout out to everybody that hit that like button, man. Shout out to the playback gang. I hate I had to jump out so fast, man, but I got some other shit going on. But salute. And just like that, I'm gone. Holla.
The Black Picasso cleaning up the sport of boxing, speaking facts over the gossip. Haters all up in the comments. I ain't here to be liked, but smash that like and noti button. We don't sugarcoat nothing, just healthy boxing discussions. Thriller, painting these pictures oh so vivid. Applying Duke, Coach K, that straight full court pressure. Only God could judge me, so tell these chumps ducking smoke. Remember one thing that the boxing guys don't like: ugly. Shut out Big Fish and everybody that joins the panel. For all my new supporters, sub to the channel. Like Floyd say, it's easy work. That bait jab with that left hook send them straight to sleep. Experts, we the experts. We never sugarcoat. Tune in to Black Picasso. Sit back, enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.